No way, don't hesitate. No way.
How it used to when you were younger and shit like that. And then you keep eating bigger meals, because it's portion size. You know, no one knows what a portion size meal is anymore.
Right.
Your stomach is essentially should only be as big as your fist.
Right.
Anything on your food bigger than your fist is technically you're overeating.
You're overindulging.
Like
So-
portion wise,
sure.
or like
So if you eat more than your fist, it's not being stored in your stomach.
Yeah.
It's not being stored in your stomach.
Fat lipids.
You feel me? It's getting stored like all throughout your body than your stomach. Your stomach has to break it down for your body to put more stuff in it to break it down again.
but certain things this size are more filling than others. Like, you know, like, so if you like
Protein.
if you had a bunch of
protein.
you know,
Protein.
a hunk of meat and a hunk of plants, you
Right.
have to eat more plants technically to fill your stomach, right? Because
Not
like
necessarily.
Yeah, it depends on the plant.
Because a plant has more iron.
Yeah.
And then meat has more protein.
Like if it's like
Meat don't have no iron because meat's a meat.
have you heard about niggas doing the all meat diets?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to try this.
You gotta do a lot of red meat though. Hey, red meat has iron in it.
It's red meat. It's red meat.
But people
Yeah.
say red meat is bad for you.
It is bad for you.
Bro, that shit's
Too
hella
much in
cholesterol,
excess,
bro.
yeah.
It's hella-
Too much
If you're
excessive
gonna
is
ask
terrible
me, bro,
for you,
almonds
dog.
bad for you. If
I
you're gonna
don't
ask
fuck
me.
with meat.
I'll still eat it.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
meat.
not- eat, but
I mostly eat seafood, I'll be
I'm not that
honest.
crazy religion where like, if I see you cut open a cow, I'm gonna cut you open like how you cut a cow because that's technically their mother. You know what I mean?
You don't
Yeah.
fuck with.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
There's
my
some
shit like that.
religions that won't even touch a cow.
Yeah,
You
because
know
they're
what
sacred.
You
Right.
know what comes from cows?
A lot of shit, milk, fucking
Butter.
yeah, a lot of
Cheese.
shit that we use.
Cheese.
You know, that's why they're so
Milk.
like valuable type
Chicken
shit. But
strips.
no, it's a lot of people that
Nah,
think
bro.
that because we started
You
eating meat
battered
when
it.
we were
From cows?
because people say
Battered.
that meat's not good for you because we never ate that when we were
Chicken
cavemen and this and that,
battered.
this and that. But a lot of people think that
Yeah, I think
the reason we developed
think
was
outside
because
the
we had to
box.
hunt animals. We had to come up with ideas. We had to come up with things
Fucked
like
you
that
up,
to
boy.
get animals and
I just I
come
didn't
up with clever
know
ideas
what
and
you're
systems
getting
and
at
shit like
first.
that to
Said
preserve
battered.
meat and just a
Gotta
whole bunch
think
of
about
shit.
the
It's like,
batter.
You know
Straight
the
battered.
biggest dinosaur that we know of
Velociraptor.
was a vegetarian.
really?
Did not eat any meat.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Brontosaurus,
long-
right?
The long neck.
Did not eat any other dinosaur.
Yeah.
Long
All
neck.
he did was just eat trees.
The Brontosaurus.
The long neck.
Which
bro.
is the long neck.
The biggest dinosaur that we know is that walks
Yeah.
first.
That's great.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I feel that I don't know.
You still fucking Conrad?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's my boy, bro. I love Connor. You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like we did our own shit. I was looking at this one and are you next to her, Rihanna? No, if it makes sense.
Alright, bro. Let's figure this out right now while we have some time.
What do you think about the systematic racism in America?
Wait a minute. But we talked about this last time on the podcast. I told you what I think about the system and the racist shit.
Tell me something that you don't think anybody else believes.
What?
Tell me something that you don't think that anybody else believes
About what?
about the universe.
What?
About the
Oh,
universe.
yeah.
Cause how
I
you
know
Bruh.
you got something.
Bruh, let's figure out what we're gonna eat.
Why are you being soft? Why are you angry?
I try to do.
Bruh, I don't know how to respond to that question on the
I
spot.
can't get
Tell me about the lizard people.
I like
Tell
you.
me about the lizard people.
Bruh.
Bro,
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm like the
Bro,
biggest.
the-
So why are you playing like
Oh my
you don't know what
God.
I'm talking about, bro? Tell me about the sea scrolls.
What?
Tell me about the sea scrolls, bro.
The Sanskrit.
The Sanskrit.
Dumbass.
What? Akashic records and all that?
Yes. Tell me about all that.
You already know, but you already know what you're talking
I
about.
want to know though. Can you explain
No
it?
way.
The people don't know.
You already know what you're
The
talking
people
about.
don't know.
Who doesn't know?
The people. So can you explain it for the people, for the record?
He knows. Do you know anything about
The
Akashic
world,
records?
bro.
I have no idea
For the
what you're
podcast,
talking
bro.
about.
Can you explain it, bro?
Educate.
I know you didn't know, but
Educate.
can you explain it, bro? I want some
We going
explanation.
Wingstop?
Wow,
I'm Halloween.
bro. So what's up?
Chicken wings.
Bruh.
I need.
Bruh,
I want to know your take on the
you want some motherfucking chicken wings?
Bro, I'm
lizard
always
people,
down
bro.
for
What's up with the
For
lizard
some
people?
wings?
Damn near.
Lizard
But it depends.
people?
I don't really like B-dubs.
We can go to
like
Fire
that.
Wings.
Fire wings?
Yeah, I'm hella down.
If you tell me about the lizard people. Tell me about the Giants.
Bruh.
Tell me about the Giants.
What Giants?
You know what Giants. You told me about the Giants before.
Nigga.
The Nephilim, nigga.
The Nephilim?
The Nephilim, nigga. You look. He know how to shade and everything.
Nephilim, nigga.
Come on, bro.
Thank you.
Why are you playing dumb, bro? Are you acting like the Illuminati
This
right
is
now?
biblical shit, though.
You're acting like the
You
Illuminati
talking
right now,
about Book
Preston.
of Enoch shit right
Yeah.
now?
Enoch.
Whatever it is, yeah.
What is the Book of
Talking
Enoch?
about-
It's a
Bro.
Bible,
There's
It's
just
one of
the
books
stories
taken
in
out
the
of Bible,
in
bro.
the, yeah in the
It's about
Bible.
the Watchers
and so one of them is about.
We didn't get voted in.
It's about a
Bro,
giant.
it's hella tight, bro. I've never met anybody who knows about that shit, bro. Honestly, like, that's some of my favorite shit.
That's
like,
how we were
watch
made,
shit
bro.
Like that, bro, no cap, Nick. Dead
How
ass,
were we
bro.
made?
Alright,
See,
so,
they tried that
alright,
together.
so,
How were
Angels,
we
the
made?
Watchers, they,
Listen.
they,
Can you come closer?
okay, so Angels of the Watchers are the angels. There's certain like categories of angels and shit like that, and fucking, they have like watchers that watched over like Earth and shit. You feel me? And these motherfucking angels seen like the daughters of man and were like, oh, they're hella bad. You feel me? And like went down and like had kids with them, and those were fucking giants. You feel me? They were a race called the Nephilim or Nephilim, however the fuck you say it. And you feel me? Basically, fast forward a couple thousand years after the flood and shit, there was still a couple Nephilim or Nephilim left over, and God ordered King David to fucking kill them all. And that's how it ties into the Bible.
Is that true?
So basically, a
Is that how
monkey,
it
fish,
happened?
frog,
I feel like you know
fuck
more
the
details
fuck the
behind the story.
fish squirrel thingy, and that's what made you.
I mean, basically what he's saying has a lot of
So
like
fish squirrels.
a lot of backing to it, because it's like we said, it's
Not
one of the
from this
stories.
earth.
It's one of the stories that didn't get voted
Humans are
in
not
the
from
Bible,
planet
and you
X.
have to think about why it didn't get voted in. And a lot of people think like, "Oh, where were we made? Where were we made?" And that's like the whole idea of like separate dimensions. And Nephilim, you know, and they've been called Nephilim. It's all the same thing.
Why
but-
are we? Why are we the only species that have a DNA helix strand?
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole. In a minute. That's the whole like idea.
Cool.
In a minute. That's the whole idea like
Okay.
behind the Nephilim,
Fuck yeah, I'll hit the
trying
phone. See, I
to
never hit your
basically
phone.
like mate with like the
don't
women
get
that
the
were
water,
here on
but-
Earth, and basically they were giants.
So
they
they're
had
gods?
more
Good.
chromosomes. You seen the movie Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Big old blue guys. Basically, is what represents the
That's rich.
Nephilim. They
See
were
why I take bomb hits here?
they had powers of like
That's your rich.
Get a quick
archangel
little-
I don't
type
even like
powers
bombs
like
like that.
Uriel and
I know.
Michael and all those
I
dudes.
hate
who-
bombs,
So,
bro.
like,
But for some reason, a
Kind
straight
of,
shot,
but they were giants. They
I'll
were
hit a
just
straight
a
shot
part
all
of
day
God's
long.
creation. And then you have this whole backing behind the Nephilim, and
Oh,
when they actually had made a
I got
child
a
with the
question for you.
daughters. So
Where are all the people with the big heads in Egypt?
you're talking about the Ukrainian
Ethiopians.
people,
E-
yes.
Ethiopians.
The dude,
right?
the fools, yeah.
The ones that
the giant
really
heads.
big, the really big
It
brains.
was like 3 times as big.
Yeah, where are those people at?
See, and I asked that question too, and that's getting back to lizard people. That's what a lot of people think.
So
of.
why are you
The
looking at
lizard
me
people
like
have
I'm
evolved to-
dumb?
No, it's
when
just-
I say we're the lizard people,
No,
you
it's
should.
just-
You know
You have
the
to
whole
connect it
history
all.
of the
You can't just
motherfucker.
go off
Reptilians,
that.
bro.
Come
You
on,
can't just
bro.
go
They
off
living. They're underground people.
But to answer to
They're
what,
living underground.
but that's the whole idea is that they're underground because they have so much brain power. They
Lizard
don't
people live underground.
because they're nocturnal and they don't need sunlight. That's the whole idea.
Not even
behind
that.
it.
Not even that.
But beyond
it's
that,
safer down there.
and it's from us because obviously
Yeah.
we're scared of them and we would eliminate them.
You know what's really crazy?
As a human
You know what's
populace.
really crazy, real quick? Do you know a percentage of land mass is on Earth compared to water?
No, but where would the lizard people live?
I don't know
Hold on,
exactly.
Listen.
75% water.
What is it?
75% water, 25% land.
That's what they say.
Okay, but we'll just take that in consideration for this
Right.
analogy, right? Do you know what they say?
Right.
How much we know of our water that we do not know, or how much
Right.
we do know?
We don't know
Less
anything.
less than the outer space.
No. Before that,
That's even
It's like
worse.
10%.
10%.
I think it's less than that.
We know. So say 10%, right?
Yeah.
All that
So
water
you're
is
saying
gone.
we do not know 65% of what's on this world. You just told me that.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
At least. Yeah, because you're accounting for
Hey,
that rest of
nigga does have a
65%.
point.
Of course he
Oh,
does.
shit.
He's
So
accounting.
you trying to tell me there ain't no lizard
Right,
people? There
right.
ain't no different aliens living underwater?
think
but you
about
can't
this.
prove it all because we don't know Because think about
More
this.
than
Think
half about our planet.
Yeah, we
about
exactly.
half our planet.
We don't-
And
yeah.
let's take another step further. You already know government won't let us on Atlantis.
That's what
So
I was
you
just
can
gonna
take
say.
that whole entire landmass out.
Yeah.
We
That's
can't-
how the
we can't
equation-
That was
access.
probably like
We can't access that
that's
part
a
of the,
whole like
the world.
fucking
Well, and Atlantis
city.
was-
I'm not gonna
You gotta
lie
think.
though, the government do be knowing shit before,
Antarctica,
because they
Antarctica,
just
Antarctica,
announced that the
man.
multiverse
Antarctica.
No,
was
but
real,
Atlantis-
bro.
I was
They've been
gonna
talking
get
about that
Atlantis.
for hella long, bro.
Antarctica. We're not allowed on
They just
Antarctica.
announced that
The continent.
aliens
You know
is
how
real,
there's
bro?
seven. You know how there's
Not legally,
you
we're
know how-
not.
You know how there's 7 continents. You're not allowed on Antarctica.
Damn.
Unless you're a scientist.
Not
or a
legally,
What
researcher.
about
yeah,
the ones
exactly.
With the pygmies?
Yeah.
What about the ones with the pygmies? The ones where like you can't like go onto there, like they will shoot you with.
You mean the
arrows
igloo
and shit.
people?
No, it's not frozen shit. This is like island shit.
Oh,
Like Caribbean, near the Caribbean
No,
islands?
he's talking about. He's talking about. There's an
It's like a
island.
tribe that's
There's
like
there's a
insects,
tribe
bro.
that they don't want to let any journalists, anyone
Oh,
to their
I've heard of
island.
this. I
They
don't
even
know where it's at.
They don't speak English. They don't
Yeah.
speak any language that
No
we
language.
know
They
of.
don't
Yeah.
know modern technology.
Yeah.
Bro,
At all,
so
like they're-
so they believe that we're all either sick, poisoned, or
Yeah,
corrupt.
yeah.
So
Which we are.
anyone that goes there is instantly killed,
Yep.
hung, or like a head put on the beach. Like, bro, so they know, don't fuck with us. We don't want you here at all.
Right.
You're the devil.
And nobody in like modernization has stepped foot there.
Hey,
And
it's
survive.
similar
And
to the
survive.
island. You guys
And
heard about
survive.
one of the islands on
people that
Hawaii?
gone
Like
there?
some apocalyptic
Which
shit.
one?
There's people.
Ni
Go
hao.
look
Ni
into it. It's
hao.
actually pretty cool.
Like
Is it called?
Thailand.
Honestly,
Ni
just
hao,
Google
the
an
island in,
that no one
Hawaii?
can visit. It'll pop right up.
There's also
You can
another
only go
island.
there if you're Hawaiian.
Not only that, but hey, there's been like 2 journalists that have been to Ni hao. One of them didn't make it back. So, and they're the same thing. Like,
I mean, journalists don't make it back from a lot of places. Korea,
Right.
Russia.
but no, the 2 journalists that tried only one made it back.
Iraq,
But look up
Iran,
Ni hao, bro. It's the same
Asia,
thing. It's
like,
all,
you know,
it's
all
all,
that.
bro. It's all
that,
native.
but I know what
Yeah,
you're talking- you can only go there if you are Hawaiian.
yeah. You gotta be
Like-
native.
Like from.
You
the,
gotta
like,
be legit Hawaiian. Yeah,
from
you
the
gotta be
island,
Hawaiian.
like, family traced
Yes.
back to there.
Yeah. Not fucking. I moved here
Yeah.
and I'm Hawaiian.
And not even my family came here in
Yeah.
18 something. Like
Right.
you have to be dead ass Hawaiian
Yeah.
blood. Bro.
Yes.
I only
Yes.
know that because my uncle, he's married into my family, but he's Hawaiian as fuck. You
I was
feel me?
watching
He's
this one
Honolulu and shit.
documentary. On the
No, they don't play that shit over there, bro.
No, they
on
don't.
this
They
They're-
don't.
No, if you're not connected to the family somehow, you're treated like a mainlander. They call it a haole or something.
Howley, that's what it is.
White-
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Ali's a white outsider.
Yeah, it's basically a haunt. It's just fucked up.
What was I gonna say? I was watching this one documentary, and on this theory, it talks about 5 conscious states of minds,
Yeah.
and it basically says the conscious state, which is basically what we live in. That state of mind started in Hawaii, and then as everything was a pendulum, it spreaded. Everyone could like walk around and shit. I don't know if you know. If you go to Hawaii, that's like the one continent that I know of. You can go in that water butt naked any time of the day, any time at night. You won't get sunburn. You won't get like rashes or anything like that, bro.
It's the way it's close to the southern hemisphere too,
So, like,
the
literally-
equator.
If you look into like that theory, it goes, a human can literally survive there in basically heaven. You don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, I've been there. No, it's nice,
Like
man.
Like a Nirvana type.
Well,
state.
yeah, because what he's saying,
So-
there's so much fruit and like stuff going. There's so much edible stuff there. There's so much natural stuff growing that the soil isn't tampered with. It's all ash from the volcano, so it's the best nutrients you
If
could
look at
get.
the Bible too. It also said that a lot of people say it comes from Africa or Egypt, right? No disrespect, because no one really knows where it came from, right?
Right.
But in my opinion, how can a human sustain life and not have to worry about anything? It's desert. It's hot. It's desert. It's cold. It's bold. It's scorching heat during the day and it's freezing at night. There's no middle. Hawaii is a middle place
Yeah,
where
tropical.
you can literally
Hawaii is right by the equator, isn't it?
Yeah, it's equator. That's why
So
I
it's gonna
said.
be the hottest.
That's
What do
why.
you mean?
No, that's why the
No,
water's so
that's why
warm.
When you go there, it's like a dry heat.
It's-
you
yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
a dry
saying? It's
heat.
a tropical, like,
And it's
type.
like always
humid as fuck.
75, dude.
You
Hawaii
feel
It's
me?
cute.
perfect.
With that being said, though,
Humid as
maybe it
fuck,
could
like
start
I
in
said,
Africa, and
it's
that's
like
where the
whatever
pools
the
were,
fuck it is.
and the
Right.
pools
You know,
shifted.
The polar shift.
The polar
Yeah,
shift.
so you know.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Oh, yeah,
So
I know
it
what you're
could be
saying.
over there, and then Hawaii could have been like Africa back
Yeah.
in the day. Because if you look at the maps, that's what they really said.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
Africa was a real tropical
Vagina.
place, and now it's a real
It's
desert
moved.
place.
Yeah, it's moved because of the polar
And
shift.
vagina.
So we're saying where Hawaii is, that was Africa originally.
Damn.
Are you talking about
The polar
Oh,
shift.
shit.
You
because
see what
the
I'm
polar-
saying? The
yeah.
polar shift.
The
Yes,
polar
I've talked to
shift.
people about this.
Right.
So I'm telling you, people don't get
Crazy
it.
to really think about.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
it
got to
is.
think of
That-
because you
that's
got
a
to think.
good ass
Remember
theory.
when we
I
learned
fucking
about
like that.
Pangea and the
I
one
like
big
that.
continent
I
in
like
school? Well, it fucking broke apart, and you can see the part of
I like the one that
Pangea
you were talking
where
about
Africa
the,
is shaped in
the species
Pangea.
coming
Actually,
down
when it
with
broke
the-
off, it was
and
over to the
starting
left
the
and
giant
shit.
race.
It was all
I didn't
fucked
hear
up. That's
about
why
No, those are-
you're like you're looking at it, you're like
that's biblical
Earth
shit,
doesn't
bro.
look
Those were
the same.
angels. They
That's
weren't-
because
there's
Africa,
different levels
like
of angels,
tens of
even
thousands of years
Bible,
ago, was
like, talks
way
about
over
it,
here.
you feel me? And it's
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, you're good.
I
It's
don't
fucking,
even think about this stuff. So
Oh,
I'm
you're
like,
good.
What?
Yeah, you're
What
good.
the
She's
hell?
like, do guys really talk about this?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought it was just sexy dicks. Every song's a tit song. Movement tits.
Nah,
Honestly.
We're just sitting over here talking about aliens.
Don't trip.
Scientologists.
Hey, bro, I can't wait to get outside the multiverse, though, bro. That's just gonna be tight. When we get to go to the other universes and I get to find
I ain't gonna
myself.
front, bro. I haven't told my girlfriend.
Bro, I was just
When I'm
watching
done
that
with
episode
music,
of
that's
Family
what I'm
Guy,
doing.
too, the
I'm
multiverse
going to
one.
NASA, bro. I'm
When
going
I-
to SpaceX, bro. Fuck that shit, bro.
When I find
Fuck
myself,
doing music
bro,
my
we're
whole life. I'm
finna,
going to SpaceX, bro.
we're
Fuck that
finna
shit.
take over the whole
I'm
entire
gonna go over there, bro.
omniverse,
But hey, bro,
We're
I've owned my
finna take
business
over
for like
everything,
20,
bro.
30
I
years.
promise you, bro.
I'm gonna be like
Me and
80
me
years
are finna
old,
run
70
shit,
years
my
old.
nigga. We
I
finna.
know frequencies. I
bro,
know
that's not how it works.
I'm
You
finna
don't
find
run
me-
anything.
And it's good, bro.
You
I got
know what I'm
unlimited universes
Don't
to
put him in
go
the time
through because I know the
No,
first
'cause
Drew I
time is
run
different
into,
in
we're
space
finna
than
fade,
it
and I'm
is
finna
in
kill that
fucking
nigga.
No,
We're gonna have
bro,
a
this
problem.
is
The
not-
second Drew I run into,
You feel me?
I'm
So,
not
like,
gonna fuck with that
a
nigga.
day
He
out
fucking
here
my
might be a
bitch,
year
so,
out
like,
here.
you know, but that perfect Drew I find,
Did you see
that me and him,
any studies on
we finna
black
be,
holes?
nigga, we finna take over the
Yeah.
whole.
Did you know
everything,
time does
bro.
not
Well,
exist in
technically,
black
in
holes?
another
No, it doesn't.
universe, not season one.
Bruh, it's
Hold on, did you hear
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
time out, time out.
technically,
Time out.
another
You just hear what we
universe
just said?
watching
I was trying to.
Yeah.
Hey, you just hear what we just said?
What?
Because I didn't know he actually knew that too.
What?
Yeah, it's considered obsolete or some shit like
Time
that.
does not exist in black holes.
Yeah.
Of course
It
not.
It slows down.
No, there is no
there
time.
is no time.
time.
They basically
shit
break.
stretches. It literally, the universe stretches, bro, and goes into like.
It's a void. It's called a void.
They-
Like it's weird as fuck.
It's called a void, bro.
Niggas think that at
There's
the
no
bottom
sense
of
of
every
time.
black hole is a new
It's called
universe.
getting
It's
stuck.
a bang. It's the start of a new universe.
You don't want to do that.
No, a black hole is technically a portal.
It's a void, bro.
I mean, however you want to call it. But realistically, it's because
But
if you think about it,
it's
bro,
something
a big bang.
connecting to
No,
something.
for real, a big bang is an expansion of energy, and however you feel me, just because our universe is so big, it's going so however slow. But when it was a ball, when it was a point, when it was so small, bro,
That
our
was just consciousness,
No,
bro.
that's the big bang. That's what a big bang is, bro. And a black hole is literally all that
But see,
energy,
you can
all
say
the
that
dust,
and about-
all the dust, all the matter, all the energy
Yeah.
that would be inside of a universe getting sucked
But
into a
that's
black hole.
physical matter.
Okay, but the point of that black hole is where.
Remember, I
the Big
talked
Bang
about
happens.
this. What are you, what are, bro? What are you behind your body?
You know what I'm saying?
You're right,
Like
you're
the
right.
point, and so it's like, bro, every black hole that we, not even that we get to detect that's around, they kind of, it's like, it's almost like the start of a
But
new
we know,
universe.
you know, also though.
No, I
every
wouldn't say that. We don't have
study-
enough science
every study
behind
that's
it.
been
They
done
already confirmed that there's a multiverse, so we do.
Hold on.
They literally confirmed
Not
it.
from black holes,
No, they
bro.
confirmed that. Oh no, okay, but it's through numbers, it's through math. That's
It's
how they-
through frequencies. It's through creation.
People
It's
have
not.
never actually seen a black hole.
Well, yeah, you can. You can.
No,
It's-
so you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every study,
You can
everything
detect.
we're saying right now is actually no one fully knows. You know that, right?
Right. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
the
but
research isn't there because you don't know how to study it.
It's
No.
You
like.
can't fight with that. It's a fact.
It's a
no
fact.
one's fully seen a black hole. Or
Yeah.
no one's gonna full
So you don't
black
know how
hole.
to study it. Don't be talking about you want to go in a black hole.
Not
That's
like
good.
in
But
person or-
mathematically, how many equations are there?
You're
How
right.
do we know that's
You're
the
right.
right equation?
And the exact. So that's why it's always getting refined. And there's always new things coming out. And
Yeah,
that's
but-
why it's always. That's why it's always new shit. But you're right for sure. Nobody, you can't see a black hole. All you can do is detect the black hole through math and do.
It's through frequencies,
It's,
bro.
I
It's
mean,
through
frequency,
energy.
and it's
Sound
really
waves.
through because
Yep,
a
that
black
sound
hole
waves.
is
It's
dead
all
as
the same thing.
gravity and time. The way this shit is, it's like a grid. You feel me? So a black hole is like a bowling ball on a blanket. You know, like it's weighing down. So you feel me? That's how they detect it because the gravity of shit is fucked up in the field that's not supposed to be fucked up. If there's a fat ass planet, we know the math of what's gonna be floating. We know, you know, but if there's nothing there and shit's
That's math.
niggas are like, oh wait, let's see what that is, and then they
But
do
bro,
more
a black
tests and
hole
they
has
figure
an
it out, you know?
insane
So it's like-
magnetic pull.
We
A
don't
black
see
hole
it.
is pulling everything
We
in.
can't see it, but we can detect
It's like a
it.
vacuum.
And it's almost like saying, if you're saying like, it's like, yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. It's kind of like Santa Claus. Like, nigga, you can't say he doesn't, like, he never seen it, but it's like math is a thing. Like, you know, math is pretty solid.
Santa Claus is a horrible example of the
But
situation.
you know what the fuck I'm trying to say, because you know what I'm
Santa
saying.
Claus is fake.
Okay, but math is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, math is a...
That's what I said. Santa Claus is a horrible example.
Yeah, it was a bad example. But what the fuck? You know what the fuck I'm trying to say, bro? Math is something you can, like, I don't know, all these niggas fall on.
I'm fucking,
But realistically though, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that multiverse shit is crazy. But really, that shit, that quantum universe shit is
Let's be
crazy.
real right now. Where does Marvel's and Rick and Morty get their ideas from?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Them niggas get that shit from real science.
Yeah, of course they do.
Where do they say? Where it documents? Where do they say they get their ideas from?
I don't know. I feel like that nigga's just
You
a
know?
smart ass nigga.
Bro, it's from all the eugenics programs and all that shit from the past. No, they get some of that
on
from.
document, George Lucas says the idea of Star Wars came to him in a dream.
Well, we didn't say Star Wars. I would have told you
I
that.
said Star Wars and Rick and Morty.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Star Wars and Rick and Morty.
So Star Wars
I knew that.
came to George
Yeah.
Lucas in his dream.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take this a step further.
I'm
now.
a Star Wars fiend, bro.
Let's take this a step further. When you're sleeping, what mindset are you in?
You're in a dream state.
No.
REM sleep.
No. What mindset are you in right now?
A conscious mindset.
You're in a conscious state of
Yeah,
mind.
You're unconscious.
You're unconscious. So in an unconscious state of mind, he came up with Star Wars.
And he's probably, you
Hold on,
don't
stay
know.
with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me.
But is he really unconscious?
Stay with me,
No,
stay
it's
with me.
subconscious.
Stay with me. What were you talking about before I started talking? Multi-universes. You're telling me this fool couldn't travel in an unconscious state of mind to a multi-universe
Or-
and come up with the idea of Star Wars
I think
because
that-
he sees Star Wars in a
Or
multi-universe.
his
Yeah,
other...
but how accurate do you know that is? I like
You
it.
don't
but-
know how accurate
You don't.
that
It's
is.
a theory.
But
It's
if
a
you
theory.
think about
No, I
energy,
like it.
It's
I
you
like
were
it.
just talking
I
about
like it.
frequencies
No, I
and
like-
energies
no,
and the
I'm
way shit
agreeing
travels.
with him.
I know, but I'm saying, bro,
I'm
that's
saying that's very plausible.
Very
as
possible.
conspiracy,
It's very
as
possible.
conspiracy theories, you never settle on the idea.
Yeah, of course not.
But what you do is you put it in the universe.
Yes, you do.
So everyone can hear it.
Yep.
And
That's
when you
what
put
a
it-
That's why I
conspiracy
wanted you to
theorist
talk.
When you-
I didn't know you said Star Wars,
And when
bro,
you put
'cause
it in your
I've
universe,
seen
bro,
the
what
George
the
Lucas
fuck?
documentary.
Oh, shit.
No, bro, this is why I'm a Star Wars fiend. It's because of all the stuff
But
you
when
just
you
said.
put it in your universe, you alter your universe. When you alter your universe alters another universe.
Yeah,
The
but-
universe your universe alters, bruh, that universe might come up with Star Wars, or might
So,
alter
y'all-
another
yeah,
universe
right,
and another
y'all
universe
already
and another
seen
universe. And,
You ever seen Ant-Man?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
ever seen Ant-Man? Talk about the quantum universe
quantum
and shit
physics
like
and
that.
Quantum
universe.
So
physics
where
is-
does
oh my
that
God.
idea, where does
Quantum
that theory
physics is nuts,
stem
bro.
from?
Right, it's all the basis.
Quantum theory.
Quantum theory, where does it stem from?
I mean, the micro. It just it stems
The
from
micros. So you're telling me, you're talking about micros. You're telling me my skin's actually see-through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got pores. It's
Yeah.
pores.
Your skin see through, just not with your eyes.
No, with your eyes.
Not with your human
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
So you're telling me if you have a
There's
different
nothing-
vision, you can see through me?
Like a third eye.
Yeah.
Like a third eye.
I could see, and it probably wouldn't be through you. It would probably be like I would see a lot of cluttered shit, you know. But
Hey,
it would be through.
This is what I was trying to
Technically,
explain to
in
Drew.
my
I wouldn't
eyes-
get a clear picture, but I would.
in my eyes, you will only see energy. You want to see a figure or anything because that's a figment of imagination. So in my eyes, you'll only see just a blob, just an energy, just a color. What color do you represent? You see what I'm trying to get at right
I
now?
do.
So either if you pass away, what do you become? You become an orb. You're an orb. You're an orb in pictures. Now, what are you when you're alive and you have your energy in your picture? What are you? You're just a fog of color.
You kind of fill out your vessel.
I can show you some pictures. I got some pictures. Of
And realistically, who even says that we'd be an orb when we die? Because we're humans, so we kind of circle is the thing that we think about, but we could be any type of form when we
You're only
die.
seeing an orb in this
But
state of mind.
it's
In your
inner.
conscious state of
It's a
mind, in your
consciousness,
conscious
though.
state of mind, you're only seeing an orb. But if you're unconscious, you're not seeing that orb. Unconscious, you're gonna see an angel.
Yeah, I feel like if you're dead or sleeping, it's not that much different when you're conscious. 'Cause you still feel like you have a body. You still want to operate like you have a body. You know what I mean? When you see things, you feel like you want to go run, or when you see a mountain
Well,
or
that's
something.
the reason why religion was
know what I
created
mean?
in the first place. Because
Right.
everyone's afraid of the idea of death. No one
death.
knows what happens after death.
Right.
No one knows what your energy or your soul,
And all the
where it
prophets are like,
becomes.
oh, I know. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's facts. And everybody wants to know, and it just makes you feel better. And the more you feel like,
well, hey, let's be real. It's money, right? Isn't it money? Isn't it money that's involved with it? Religion. Isn't it money? I know you can't hear me. Money. I was saying, isn't it money?
Well,
that's why religion. That's why a lot of religion was ultimately.
I think that religion got invented because of the human need to need something to like the unknown of after death just made us so.
Yeah, but like you said, power's money.
I think the fact that we are humans warped religion into being what it is about money
back
and power and all that
back
shit.
in the day, some people thought the world was only as big as what they could see.
Yeah, I thought it was flat shit.
If you walk past what you can see,
that
you walk into death.
Yeah, you just dropped off the fucking edge.
Yeah.
Bro, they thought the Earth was flat.
Niggas still think the Earth is flat.
Well, yeah. But back then,
I know.
But back then, you know what I mean? It was everybody.
That's like telling someone the moon is a solid. Moon is not a solid.
Malleable. It's very malleable.
Everything
you can't land on the moon. The moon is not a solid. You hear me?
Why are you? No.
You can't land on the moon.
It has craters from impacts from
bro,
asteroids.
Go look into it. They did sound wave testings. How do they find all the shit under the sand?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked into it, so I'll for sure.
I answer this.
Where did you?
All testing to find.
Freestyle, bitch, suck my dick.
Yeah, because, where'd you at?
All the testing done in Egypt, how do they find all the secret tunnels? How do they find all the secret burial sites and all that shit? You know how they found that? It was through sound waves. They did sound waves on the ground and how far it went down. If it went down and it went hollow, they knew something was right there. The same test was done on the moon. It didn't stop.
By who? NASA? Our country?
Yeah, it's going to look into it. Technically, SpaceX 2 weeks ago, launched the first rocket on U.S. soil in 9 years.
So what is the moon? So what are you saying the moon is?
Let me finish. We're paying $50 million to send U.S. astronauts to the space agency up in space. $50 million per seat to go up there. We just now started launching people. NASA went bankrupt, now SpaceX. They had hella people exploding and dying and shit back then. But anyways, go look, it's on Google, bro.
What are you saying the moon is then? What is the moon? If it's not a solid, so what controls the ocean's tide?
The moon.
So how's the gravitational pull from something that's not?
Well, you didn't hear Trey and I were talking about earlier. What is water?
Liquid?
Water to us is a reflection of the space.
I don't think we discussed that.
No, I didn't.
You guys were talking, Trey and I discussed that.
What do you mean it's a reflection of space?
What is water?
Water. It is a reflection of the atmosphere.
Water is.
It can't reflect
what
space.
is water? Break it down. What
It's
is water?
a liquid. It's a fluid.
It's H2O.
Molecule.
It's H2O.
I know what you're talking about.
It's H2O. What's H2O?
2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen
What's
atom.
space?
It's
Everything in the universe.
No, it's
Depends on where
I
you're
know
at.
this. I remember all this from chemistry.
So basically,
I can't think of it. This is why I hate being high sometimes.
Water,
I can't think of shit and I'm
be a
trying to
reflection of space. Where do astronauts train?
That's because
Is that zero gravity?
I understand what you're saying.
Is that zero gravity?
But on Earth, in your imagination, could you think of something better to train in than space? Something that we don't even have on planet Earth. You feel me? Something that we couldn't possibly ever make. Yeah, you could. That's better than water. But because we're on planet Earth and that's all we have, that's why we train in water. It's not because it's the reflection of space. I understand what you're saying, and I understand space is fluid, but in my head, realistically, space is almost stagnant. It's like a vast, stagnant
in my eyes,
room.
space is dry. There's nothing in space. In my eyes,
There's
space,
a bunch of shit in space. That's what it is.
In my eyes, space is a negative 400-degree place.
See, the only reason we think that
I feel like space is just a placeholder.
the only reason we think that there's nothing in space is because you can't breathe, you can't live, there's no living thing.
Bro, there can't be
there's
nothing
no
in
heat.
space. Space is housing Earth.
Space is how space. Everything that's not a planet or a sun or a star or something is miscellaneous dust. And the most abundant things in the universe, bro, are like hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, and like 6 other different elements. On the
The
elemental
most
thing.
powerful elements come from the star nebula.
Okay, but there's a whole bunch of other shit, bro. There's fucking there's radiation, there's a whole bunch of shit inside space, bro. So it's not nothing in space. Space is full as fuck. And when you weigh space, bro, niggas thought that space was empty because when they weighed it, there's nothing in it. But when you look
Do you
inside
know
of it,
how
bro,
many planets are the same
hella
as Earth in the solar system?
you said what?
You know how many planets are like Earth in our solar system?
There's actually a lot. They found when I last looked, it was 66, but I don't know how many they probably found more, you know, but. And that's just in our solar system. They can look outside our solar system to close nearby ones, you know? So it's like...
Oh, no, it resumed. Oh, but it's playing.